Check. Pause. Stop recording. Check.
Hello everyone, it's Peyton here. Um, I'm coming to you today with two dreams. The video idea was just a pet Boomslang dream, but I'm also coming to you with another one. Um, so these dreams both occurred on May 4th, 2024, and you will receive them in my narrator style voice. The second dream, what am I gonna call that? Okay. Alright. Dream 1. The Embraer dream. I entered the dark cockpit of a Embraer jet. I don't know for sure if it was an Embraer, but the size of the jet made it seem as such. I flipped three switches on the wall. They were small switches on the wall uh in this little hole. But it was a square, or it was a rectangular area with three switches. One turned on the lights, one turned on the air conditioning, and then the other switch did nothing from what I am aware. I then heard a female voice, and I was either telepathically told, or I just kind of felt like it, to push 7 circular rubber handles down so that the police could not enter my aircraft and take this girl. The 7 rubber levers in question were circular with little divots at the top and serial numbers with a kind of uh, spherical bottom. They had some sort of writing on them, to which I obviously don't know what it was, or just a design. I then proceeded to walk over to the pilot's chair. I don't know if it was captain or first officer. I then sat down, and my other colleague told me to sign up for an email list, which I initially started to comply with. In front of me was a computer, to which I was going to use to sign up for the email list, which again I initially complied with his request, but he proceeded to yell at me in a attitude where I didn't feel like completing the request. I proceeded to get up from my chair, walk over a few steps, and I, for some reason, knelt down and felt the carpet. I then decided to spawn a lion into the locked aircraft. I said that for a reason. The lion spawned. It was about 2 feet long, 3 feet high, and most likely weighed as much as a pit bull. This lion was a young lion, and he or she proceeded to bite me and drag me around for several seconds. I then decided I did not want this lion on my aircraft anymore. So I walked over to the door that had these bars on it. They felt like kind of plastic strips. I proceeded to open the door, and I shoved the lion out. Not in a harmful way, I just pushed it out of the aircraft. The reason why I said locked was because, if you recall earlier, I said I secured the door so that no one could enter my aircraft. But when I let the lion out, I was able to slide open a door, which was like a sliding door, which are my favorite types of doors, even though the door should have been locked. That should have been a clear indicator that I was dreaming. But I don't quite know if I was lucid, but I might have been. Dream 2. The Pet Boomslang Dream. I was in a hallway in an area of some kind. It was indoors, a large hallway about 20 by 20 feet long, 30 feet long, and at least 10 feet high. I had a boomslang in my hand, which I do not recommend you handle boomslangs, okay? This specimen was a most likely subadult and was half grown. It was around 3 feet long, and maybe at max weighed 5 pounds. But it felt like it only weighed 1 to 2 pounds at most. I was handling this animal, and it bit me. I then asked the dream for antivenom. The bite did not hurt, although after the second or third time of this, my leg did get numb. This scene repeated at least 3 or 4 times, maybe 5, with my leg feeling numb one time, and that was only one part of my leg. I was then teleported home, where I put this boomslang in Stapleton's cage. I then heard a sound come from Stapleton. Like, I don't know how to do it, but it was one of his normal sounds that he makes to this day. I then proceeded to remember that boomslangs, or boomslungs, that's how you really say it, boomslungs eat lizards. I then hastily took Stapleton out of the cage, and he fell cold. Not normal cold, dead cold. I placed him in the critter keeper, and he sprung back to life. From what I know. The boomslang remained in Stapleton's cage, and I was thinking about feeding him a mouse I got him. As I was preparing to do so, and as I was preparing to film the feeding of this mouse to this boomslang, I woke up. Thank you guys for watching. I really hope you like my narrator voice, and I'll see you in the next one.
Pause recording. Stop recording. Check.